Hi everybody, I'm Tracy Weinzaffel. It's Monday, March 9th. The sun is shining. We went back an hour, and let me just tell you, I was at a trade show when we lost that hour, and I was in Dallas, so I was 2 hours off. So needless to say, yesterday was a really tough day for me because I worked starting from 7 a.m. I'll backtrack. You're in my studio. Welcome. If you're new, this is Mixed Media Monday, or as my dad likes to call it, Wine O'Clock. Glue Dad is my dad. Glue Mom is my mom. Don't ask me how and why those names came about, but they've had them forever. I will put my apron on. And you're live in my studio. It's 6 p.m. California time. The sun now brightly will shine in, so I have the shades closed. And my life has been in just a spiral of just activity and all blessings. I mean, not all. I mean, some of them I want to trade in, but I got a teenager. So I did hit record. Thank you. So our moderators are Mary and Andy tonight. Lori is painting, so her and her husband are taking some time to paint the house. And let me see what else if you're new, introduce yourselves. This is what I do. Every Monday night we meet here in my studio. I personally wish everybody was just here. So the past few weeks, my laptop screen went bad when I was on a trip for work, and I sent it to the Geek Squad, and last night I had a stopover in LAX and chose to make that the time that I called the Geek Squad. I had like no sleep. So probably I'm getting my laptop repair speeded up because I think I might have read him the riot act. So in that absence, I was going to cancel tonight. I didn't get home and into my bed till like 2 o'clock last night after delay. And my husband said, why don't you use my Mac? And I don't even use a Mac. So we did some testing, and when I switched cameras, I seemed to have an issue. So I'm using the same camera that I'm going to be working from. So that's not our normal format. Normally I have 2 cameras, but today we have 1. So when I go to move it around, I'll say, everybody turn around because I don't want you to be moving with the camera. But I want to try to avoid as many issues as possible. Ustream is free. Ustream is touchy. And when I get my laptop back, we go back to normal. So please, if you're new, don't be shy. This group is awesome. If you're not part of our Facebook group, join it. What else can I say? Okay, so in the next 14 minutes, so usually the first 15 minutes I get to talk, and I talk and I update everybody on the group or what I've been doing. And normally I'm here every Monday, but I've been sporadic because as you work harder, new opportunities come your way, and some really awesome things have happened lately. I will tell you, I spent a week in Las Vegas at the Creative Painting Show, something I had never experienced before, and something I thought I wouldn't really be welcomed into because it's a very, what's the word? It's a very regimented type of painting. It's decorative painting. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's flowers and brush strokes, and they know what they're doing. And generationally, this show was a little bit older than me, and I did not think I was going to be well received. And if you haven't been to my blog lately, go to my blog. I shared what happened. I worked with Doxy Keller, who is a legend in the industry in decorative painting. I was at the Deco Art booth. It was amazing. It was a very embracing experience, something I knew nothing of. People were asking for my patterns and how do you paint this, because they wanted to follow me exactly, and I had to say, my patterns are up here. They just fall out of the sky. It was strange to me, and I got to demonstrate the mixed media line for a week, and it was awesome. I kind of felt like Mixed Media Monday has prepared me to put on my big girl pants and do things I never thought of. And one of the things that happened while I was there was a magazine asked me to film a 1-hour video, and where they would edit and splice it and put it together and take your hands and put your hands back in the picture. Okay, no, we have to stop. And so I went in there in the morning at 9 a.m. not knowing what to expect. not even knowing what I was painting, the lady who did the video said, "What are you going to be painting today?" And I went, So I had to pick something I'd kind of done already. And this is what I did. So this will be, and we did this for Mixed Media Monday. I just changed up things a little bit. And it was funny because I was sitting in a suite, like a hotel suite with video cameras and lighting, and it's on my blog. And she goes, "Okay, my goal is to have you do it as least takes as possible." And I said, "Can we just do the whole thing all at once?" And she goes, "Yeah." The worst part about it was you guys weren't there. The chat wasn't going on. I wasn't answering questions. I mean, I felt like I was painting to four walls. And she stopped me one time to adjust my microphone. And then you have to go, okay, put your hand, you can't, hands can't be out. And we ran through the whole thing and we got done and she said, there were no takes. There were no nothing. We're done. And I handed, she said, the only thing that I did was when I went to go show a sample, I went, "Hey," because when I'm here live with you guys, I just interact and I just talk and I show things or I say I'm going to put them on my blog. So Mixed Media Monday set me up. Is everything okay? Okay, I want to make sure I'm on. Is everything okay? Am I on? Let me ask Andy. Okay. Everything good? Oh, okay. I thought my dad was saying I wasn't on. So, hold on. I got to get the tea bag out of my tea. So, is everybody still listening or are you all sleeping? Nobody's chatting. Okay, see you fine. Andy's like, I see you fine. So I felt so like this is it. We're done. Really? There's no, really? Okay. All right. I'm out of here. Hi, Carrie. So I cannot tell you from the bottom of my heart, thank you for being here every Monday. Thank you for watching me. Thank you for watching the tears. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for uplifting me. Thanks for following me on Facebook. Thank you for all of those people. There are so many people who never log in and who watch. This is what I realized. There were people at this show going, I watch you on Mixed Media Monday. I don't ever log in because I don't really want to, they don't really want to chat. I'm just blown out of my mind. It was so amazing. So I just want to thank you because I feel like every week is practice for something. And for those of you who are afraid to do something, freaking do it. Because you won't regret it. Breathlessly, the last day of the show seemed to be when I put it on my Facebook page so people came. And Glenda is one. She just said, I'm going to be there. I live there. There was another lady named Linda who breathlessly ran up to the booth and said, I am moving from, I think she said Washington to Dallas. She told me this story in 2 seconds and said, I found out you were in Vegas, and so I'm staying at this hotel, and I'm closing on my house, and I have this, and I had to take the shuttle, and then a trolley, and then a tram, and then I walked the yellow brick road just so that I could see you. And I went, had no idea who she was. I mean, anyway, so she shared her artwork, and what ended up being me thinking I was going to be alone was me at this booth with the, I would say the, okay, I would say would be me thinking I'm alone to people coming up and asking who I was when I was working with all these amazing, like, artist people. and I do have to say, Sandy McTeer is watching. She says she's watching the MGM right now. But I hung out with Sandy a lot. And very, very nice. I hope I'm saying her last name right. Awesome artist. And she was with me most of the time. We went and did dinners and stuff like that. And she can attest to the fact that I was blown away. I was also warmly received by teachers and stores. And one of the things that people kept coming up to me, Maria in the UK, was, Are you the one working with Andy Skinner? Are you the one who's far more funny than Andy Skinner? Yes, that would be me. I don't know if they'll ever have me back. Mary just said, I'm not going to read that, but it's so nice because I'm going to cry. Oh, and so when all these women came up and that lady told me that story, I just started crying at the booth. How stupid is that? 40 sucks. You have tears rolling down your eyes for no reason. But so I got to come home from that, and this is what my head was so big I couldn't get it through the double doors, and then I had to put it on a plane, and then I had to fly home, and guess what? Back to the bottom of the totem pole. I'm just a mom now. Yep, no toilet paper when I go to the bathroom. You know, Mom, can you take me here? Mom, you're so not cool. You know, anyway. So, I still have time. I still have 10 minutes. So, for those who are first watching, you're all going to think I'm on speed. I'm not. Then I came home, and I have plans to go to Dallas next week. I'll be at Michael's headquarters doing a videoing of some nature, which I'll talk to you about. And unexpectedly, Deco Art called me on Wednesday and said, could you fly on Thursday to another trade show because they were going to be snowed in. So I was coming from the other coast. So hallelujah. Somehow it worked out. Kids didn't have as many activities. They were at their dad's for the weekend. So I hopped on a plane last Thursday, did the show Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I got back on a plane yesterday at 6 p.m. and did not get home till 1 o'clock my time, which was 3 o'clock Dallas time. And I slept in this morning, got all the laundry done, and wanted to be here. And it was a hardware show where, let me tell you, I got Johnny Bench's signed baseball. Isn't that weird? I met Johnny Bench, Hall of Famer, and it could be halfway through the show. I just pass out, and everybody's going, yeah, she shouldn't have done it. But anyway, I did catch up, and then I got this computer working. But yeah, I met Johnny Bench, and then if you guys have ever seen Undercover Boss when the True Value guy, president, was on, he was there. If you go to my Facebook page, I did lots of zany stuff. Maybe Mary and Andy can give my personal Facebook page because I don't share my craziness on my business Facebook page. But I got to spend 4 days in Dallas that were unexpected and did tons. I went to Gillies, which is like where the Urban Cowboy or Mickey Gillies, I don't know. I line danced on a stage. Yeah. The reception night, obviously there was an open bar. And next Monday I go back to Dallas. So for every opportunity coming my way, all I say is it's based from so much that happens here on Monday night, and all I wanted to do was get back here so I could share it. That's all I wanted to do. I did not write a bull. Oh, I did write a bull. I wrote a metal bull. I did. Yeah, when we went to Gillies, everybody kept telling me there's a mechanical bull, and I'm like, okay, yeah, just because you think I will do it doesn't mean I will do it, but I probably would have done it. Yeah, Bonnie says, if you did not go to my Facebook page, my personal Facebook page, outside of the convention center are all these metal steer, and I didn't want a picture next to it. I wanted to be on top of it. Did not know my coworker was videoing me, and when you're 44, nothing is pretty when you're mounting it. Okay. Okay. Probably should never say that. Okay. So in all that mayhem, I've hardly had time to create other than, I will tell you when you get paid to create. So all they did when I'm at the painter show is I just got paid to paint. So I painted this, and I'll share these on my blog soon. I came home one night, and I was just playing with texture, which I think we're going to do tonight. Kind of cool. And when I was on the airplane on Friday, I could not sleep, so I painted this. And let's see what else. This was from the painter show. I did that. Excuse me, I did that. So these were all part of demos. you know. But I really haven't had any time to paint, so I don't think anything original is going to jump out of my skin tonight. And if it does, great. If it doesn't, yes. So and I'll share these pages on my blog. I do travel with art supplies at all times because I do get, I hate being in a hotel room. It's like one of my least favorite places to be. I feel like you're locked in. So I do try to engage in all the activities that are going on. And Gillies, line dancing. Yep, got called up to the stage. And I don't think I have anything else to share. Oh, in the process, I think if you've gone to my blog, Andy Skinner and I are still doing the challenge. He's been on the road. Then yeah, I owe him. He's been on the road. I've been on the road. So we did extend the challenge to the end of May. And one of the reasons was I wanted my laptop back because I really want to try to record the process of me doing my painting. I'm going to do a larger painting and kind of really put myself out there. And if it fails and goes kapooey, then too bad. But I really wanted to record it, and I don't have my laptop back. And he, too, has been on the road. So I'm reading all the comments. It's so nice. Sorry I turned into a almost crying idiot. But we're going to have fun tonight. I don't know what we're going to do. I came back with... so when I go to the shows, you know, they have me demo and, you know, so I picked up some of their new stencils. That way they don't have to send them to me. So that's what I was doing. And this one is brand new, and I really love this. Isn't that fun? So, and now that I have a big stencil cleaner in my bathroom, a huge tub now, I just throw them all in the tub. And words. And you guys are all going to ask me about these. They're not available yet. I'll put my apron on, Andy. So, yeah, when I demo with stuff, anyway, and I'll put my but oh, whoops, it looks like I have doubles. So the other thing I picked up, which I don't know if I'm going to use tonight because then everybody's going to get mad at me when they can't get it, but I will be ordering them for the store, is their new decoupage papers. So they have, oh, that's not a very good example. I'll lay them out. They're new decoupage papers, and they're really awesome. So I thought I might use some of those today. I will chain the camera and Pam. No, Pam, I do not play with my stencils in the tub, usually. But we did joke that one time I was going to clean my stencils in there. Okay, so if you're not used to the show, I paint for about an hour at 6:13. Are there any questions for me? And no, I'm not on anything, if you're going to ask that. I do not clean my stencils in the tub, but if I were going to, it'd be an amazing place. It is jetted. If you guys are never part of the after show, you know how like on Oprah, she has the after show and most of the good stuff happens in the after show? We had a couple of after shows that either the fumes that I was spraying got to me, or hold on. Bonnie, how is John? John is good. His back is a little bit better, and our life is getting a little bit more under control. Thank you for that question. He is not here. He is staying down the hill to have dinner with his son and do stuff at his house while I work late tonight because we were... Hi, Heather. Is Olivia there? Okay. There we go. Everybody wants to know how John is. John is back. Is slightly better. He's still not 100%. And we're just trudging through. My leg is a lot better. Still have to wear the boot every now and again, especially when I'm on these trips because I'm on my feet for 10 hours. And let me tell you, the last show I went to, the trade show hour, was from 7 a.m. to 7 a.m. Hi, Tracy. 5 p.m. Longest trade show hours ever. Nobody even showed up at 7 a.m. We were just staring at one another. Okay. So, I think we're going to play with a little bit of texture today. And I'm going to take a chance. Did I get a piece of paper? No, of course not. Okay. Okay. Oh, no. I took it off for that. And I actually kind of aggravated my ankle that day. So don't jump off of a bull. No, I wore it at the booth all day, and then I just took it off there because we were going out, and I didn't want to be wearing that thing out. It's not comfortable, actually. So, yes, Dad, that giant orb in the sky is warm. I was in the snow in Dallas, and it was so funny. I'm such a wuss. I am from Michigan, but you would never know it because there is no way I want to be living in snow again. It was like the little bit of snow. So anyway, I think we're ready to start, and I have to flip this camera around. And I just got a 11 by 14 piece of paper, and I got a template stencil. Hi, Cindy. You just missed it all. I cried. You're welcome. Okay, so hold on. Everybody hold tight. I'm going to move this camera since we're not working with two cameras. I think Tracy and Cindy must be hanging out because they live by one another and they're both getting on at the same time. Okay, so there we go. Perfect. Okay. Just ignore this. I scratched off all the paint cleaning my stencils. All right. Okay. So, snow. It's so ugly and nasty and okay. So I'm going to get out some gesso, which is this, right there. Right there. Speaking of which, I got to get more. And I am going to use this template. Normally I don't really gesso my paper, but we're going to gesso this baby today. This is a mixed media paper. It's the one I sell on my website. It is 11 by 14 mixed media paper. Yeah, as far as supplies go, I will update on my blog. And I'm going to try and do it tomorrow, but I'm going to work late tonight, so. You know what I think I'm going to do? So these are the papers I was talking to you about. And they're really fab stuff. I'm sure they're not going to notice that I borrowed them. Gold. Oh. Look at those letters. Aren't those happy? I should tear some of this off and use it. What do you think? Look at that map. I don't even want to use the map because, oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. So, yeah, I'll be getting, they're not out yet. Don't go crazy. But since they were at the trade show, I figure I can show them. I demoed them there. And then the rest of them accidentally went home with me. Not accidentally. I love this one because it's book text, but it's in all different directions. Okay. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use this in the background. I'm going to get some matte media. Let's just be creative today as opposed to what we normally are. Okay. Are we ready? Now remember, I can't really talk, paint, chit-chat, all that other good stuff at the same time. I'll try to, but oh, I'm just tearing it. I kind of just love the way this text goes in all different directions. Okay. Oh, oops. Guess that one didn't want to be. All right. So I'm just, you can get decoupage, matte medium, whatever you feel like using. Just gonna put that down. Just put it down, okay? That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get a big, fat, flat brush. Okay. So this is matte medium, and you can use decoupage. You can use whatever you can use whatever you want. Okay, and I'm going to spread it liberally. I don't care about wrinkles because I'm really using this for a background, for texture, and so if it gets a little okay. Oh, I really do feel like painting. That's a good thing. I have not been in my studio one iota, and the whole reason I get to do what I love is because I do spend time in it. So I am using the DecoArt Mixed Media line. If you don't have it, you are not required to use it. I do sell it. It is on sale. And I only do that because people were saying they couldn't get it, they were looking for it, and they wanted to use what I use. I also have a full wall of Americana paints. You can go to Michael's. Those are DecoArt. Go to Michael's. Get them. They're lovely. Find the colors that appeal to you. I get asked all the time, what colors do I love the most? Yes, I love bright, vivid colors. Ooh, my hands are already sticky. Okay. Okay. Well, we're done, everybody. So, I'm looking for my scissors. See what happens when I leave? My kids come in here while I'm gone and they steal my scissors so that my big ones are gone, but yeah. I don't know what I'm doing on this, but so far so decent. Okay, I'm going to put the camera up a little bit. I am going to put the camera up a little bit so I can try and capture the whole piece. How about that? Does that work? Yes. Okay. Yeah, working on it, Marcia. I really hope this, okay. Yes, we are working on that. The question was, will the media line be available at Michael's? I know that they are working on that. Okay. I'm really hoping this does not continue to autofocus. So I noticed it is a little bit, but we're going to have to deal because I don't know how to change it. You're welcome. If I don't answer your questions or I don't see them, it's not that I have anything against you, everybody. It's that I don't see them. I can hardly, my moderators try to catch everything for me. That's the good part about having them. I really don't even want to throw away this other little piece, so I'm saving it. Or I'm going to make something out of it while we're... Okay. So, I'm going to lay this down, and I would use modeling paste and or gesso is what I'm using in this case because we're going to have to dry it. But what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to do it in every location. I'm going to kind of skip over where I did a lot of the... So all I'm going to do is this. Oh yeah. And I'm not even going to be exact. I'll go over some of the... Now, I will tell you this much. I can't go on and put this too thick because if I do, it'll take us forever to dry it. But really experiment with your textures. I mean, don't be afraid. Be very afraid. Okay. So hopefully this works. Okay, I'm going to lift that up. Did I get it everywhere I want it? No, I didn't get it in there. Hold on. I'm going to put some more in there. Okay. Okay. If I put too much on, we'll be here all day trying to dry it out. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. And then I'm going to come back in here. Oh, my God. If you guys can't see that, which I need to put light on. Hold on. You guys probably can't see that. That's awesome. Okay. Okay. Oh, man, is that awesome. All right, let me flip on another light and... Okay. Okay. So this, I don't know if I'm going to, yeah, I think I'm going to come down here, put this in here. Just goop on that. All right, there we go. Oh my God, it's so awesome. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Oh, yes. When this stencil is available, I will get it because I love it and I was using it in my demos. And so I'm going to show you. Okay. See? That's gesso. I could have used the modeling paste, but with the modeling paste, I like to give it a lot more time to dry. At least with the gesso, I can kind of square it off with the heat gun. I'm going to give you a quick demo of something I want to demo. Because a lot of times I get the question, how do you clean your stencils? And no, I don't put them in my bathtub. So this is the brush and stencil cleaner. And the Media line has it too, and they're great for the misters. The bottle fits perfectly. But instead of letting this dry, yes, this is how, I know, I'm crazy, and I mean all that other good stuff. But instead of letting that all dry on there, I like to, look at that. I like to wipe it all off, and I just take a baby wipe. You know, this way I don't have to. Sometimes what I do is I keep up. When I'm really working, as opposed to what I'm doing right now, when I'm really working in the studio all day and I'm painting on a canvas or something, what I will do is I will have, oops, I will not wipe my scissors in. I will keep a, what do you call it? Baking dish? No, what's a baking dish? Not a baking dish. Help me. Help me, Rhonda. What's a cookie sheet? Okay. I will keep a cookie sheet in here, and I just put the brush cleaner in there and let it soak so I don't clean it off. But I don't really like to go to my stencils and have them completely gunked up. See, this was paint for the show. And I can scratch that off. Actually, it will come back with, it'll come off with the brush cleaner. But I like to keep my stencils. I don't like everything to dry up and get nasty, and this way, when I put it down somewhere too, okay, I gotta wipe my scissors off because I just put my scissors in it. This way, when I go to it, and it cleans off the surface of my desk at the same time. My desk is glass, so okay. So if you're wondering why, okay, why I'm that crazy, I really am. All right. So heat gun. Great idea. Somebody said a photo developing tray. Something flat with, you know, doesn't have to be too deep. Oh my goodness, it feels so good to get paint in my hands and just relax. I would really like to turn off that autofocus, but I can't, so we're just going to have to pretend it's all focused perfectly every 5 minutes. I probably should keep something here. There we go. Might be able to focus on that. Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness, I'm so hot in the studio. The sun is beating. I know. Oh, I shouldn't say that. Oops, sorry. All right. Now with this, we're going to have to dry it. Does that help? I'm going to hold this up too so you can see. Look at that. There we go. Down under is represented. And I'm going to see if I can open up this a little bit more too. I really would like to turn this off. Let's see. Nope. Nope and nope. Okay. The sun is just it beats straight into my studio. So, okay. Hi, Sandy, Vicky. Well, now we can begin because Vicky's here. All right. I don't want to go. I'm going to use the misters. Or should I? All right, we're going to try something. Yeah, this is how I... So when you use a heat gun, don't be concentrating it in one area because you will burn your page. And yes, I know that for a fact. I did that once in a video when I was not paying attention, and all of a sudden I said, I smell smoke. It's my art piece. I've also used a lighter on things. And... Okay. So what can I tell you about when I was gone? I did a selfie photo challenge. You guys might have seen that. A little bit of ridiculousness. That was shared. Okay. Oh, my first time here. I met Tracy in Vegas. Oh, that sounds kind of like we were doing something in Vegas that's inappropriate. I think she means the Creative Painting Show. Hi, Andrea. Okay, I'm just guarding my work surface because normally I kind of spray into a box or something, but we're just going to not do that. So if you guys haven't used or seen me use the acrylic misters, Andrea has because she saw me at Creative Painting. So I'm just going to, as opposed to how I tell everybody you're supposed to clean your nozzles and tips and all that good stuff when you get your paints. I'm doing it right now. Okay, hold on. I'm looking for a color. Not that color. Oh, I need a purple. I'm going to try purple. I am going to try purple and see if I have purple. Oh, yes I do. Okay. So let's... All right, hold on. Hold on. Do I have a purple? Looking. All right, I don't have a... My purple is out because I've been demoing with it. All right. Here we go. Well, how about teal? And... Aww. Okay. How about teal? Because I pulled it out. And... Oh, I guess that's what I'm going with. Okay. Don't you love it when you don't know if that's what you're really going to go with, and then you... I should mix some yellow in there. Uh-oh, I am really spraying up my desk. Oh, well. Everybody should be downwind from this because I'm really... Oh. Okay. So if you haven't seen these, they are acrylic paint. And what I'm going to do, I really want to just... This is a baby white. I don't want it to be so stark. I don't even know if I want that yellow in there, but we'll find out. Oh yeah, okay. Hold on. Well, I gotta put a little more yellow over here because I had yellow over there. I mean, I don't have to do anything I don't want to do, but that's what I think I'll... Okay. Uh-oh. Whoever's texting me right now, it's going to be a little hard for me to respond to you because I now have misters all over my hand. And I can't find my phone. Oh, that's because I dropped it behind the... Okay. That could be one of my moderators yelling at me. Andy. Uh-oh. Oh my God, Olivia doesn't know how. Olivia, I do have purple, darling. I used it. It's like, and I don't want to, oh, shoot. Some of my gesso isn't quite dry because I, rushing everything along. So I just got to be careful when I rub that. Okay. Sorry, Olivia. I do have purple, darling. But my misters I've been using for demos. And so some of the colors when I'm demoing, I get going and I just use the same color. Okay, so, all right, here we go. Now my hands are full. Okay. I really want to pull this back a little bit too, because good. I want to be able to see. There we go. There we go. There we go. So when you use the matte medium, let me show you up here. I didn't get a lot of the matte medium up there, so it's really dark. But the good thing is when you use the matte medium, it kind of, you can kind of go back in because it makes your surface not as absorbent. And you can go back in and wipe the paint away. So you can't do that as much up here, but I'm okay with that. But see, I can come back in and I can make these words exposed. Okay? And you can use any book text. You don't need to use but I just love that paper and I had already dug into it. So just by rubbing it back. Okay. Maria just says, I'll just pretend I'm in 1 o'clock. Maria, what time is it there? Oh, whoops, see, that's not right. I know, Dad, I can't do anything about the focus bouncing. I don't know how to adjust this camera on the Mac, and if I touch anything, I'm afraid I will, as long as you get the gist of it. I don't know how the settings well enough to go in there and fix them and not mess something up, like hitting the camera with my head. Could be your wine too, Dad. So I'm loving my bit of background, but I do need to make sure this is all right. 139. I'm glad you're watching too, Maria. You're definitely stronger than that Skinner guy. He's sleeping, I'm sure. And the last time I said that, it became a video on YouTube. So I'm gonna use white now. Okay. So if it's dry, you can come back in, and I'm gonna just give this a direct little squishy squishy. Yes. Okay. I just gave that a little bit of a mist. I didn't really want it to blend in, and so I made sure everything was dry. Yeah, sorry for the bouncing camera. If I could figure that out in 2 minutes, I would, but can't do everything tonight. Yeah, one more glass, Dad. Oh, yes. Tonight I have a date with a bathtub, a glass of wine, a candle, and my book. Oh my God, I have a book review for you guys. I don't want to ruin it, but I do have a book review. I have been reading because when I'm in airports, I love to go to bookstores. That is my guilty pleasure. Like, I always buy a book. So I was in the bookstore and I picked up a book. Highly recommend it. Vicki, I agree with you. So the book is called Glitter and Glue. Maria says, I have not mastered the use of the misters yet. You know what? You gotta just play with them. At first they kind of intimidated me and I didn't want to like waste them. But now I demo with them. So every time I demo with them, I get a little more daring, I guess you could say. So this is the fluid acrylic, and this is just the Payne's Gray, and I am going to, I really wish I knew where this is heading, but I don't. I am just going to do this. So the name of the book is Glitter and Glue by Carrie something something. And I'm going to be doing a little book review and writing my own. You know, I'm into writing this year. So I write when I'm on the airplane. I write on my iPad. I've gotten really kind of perfected it. And I'm going to be doing a little, like, kind of book review on it. I'm going to write my own book thing. What did you call those? Book reports. That's what it is when you're in school. Okay. Oh, yes. Okay. I think it is called Glitter and Glue. It is so good. Oh my God, it's so good. I cried at the end of it. Oh, wait a minute. I cried tonight. Bad example, people. Bad example. It is really, 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 really good. I'm just taking a black ink pad because I really want this edges to be darkety dark, dark. I don't know what I want on this. You know what I want on it? You know what I personally want on this? One giant Fandango heart. Just something simple right here, right here, right here. And maybe out of book text because I have just enough to make a heart, I think, if I don't cut this running donkey. It was such a good book. Oh my God. I actually started reading it on my trip and I came home and of course, you know, I go back to my life and my kids and my husband and I didn't want to put the book down, so I went in the closet by myself and read it. Nobody knew where I was for about 45 minutes. Then once they found me, the jig was completely up. And okay, I'm just using the rest of this paper I have because I just love it and I don't want any of it to go to waste. And that's, oh, that's an ugly heart. It's really an interesting book. And of course, I mean, I'm not, okay. Okay. I don't like my hearts to be so perfect. Okay. Look at that. There we go. Glue that pupper down. So I will be doing a little bit of a, I wrote it up on the reason I know that is because I write when I'm on the airplane, so I recap my adventures when I'm on the airplane, and then I email it to myself and put it on my blog. Okay. I don't know why, but this is what I want. I don't know where I want it, but this is what I want. Oops. Well, let's just kind of, all right. And then I'm just putting a crap load of matte medium on there. Why? Because I want to. Okay. Cool. Because I like layering and it's fun and it's speaking to me. Okay. Yeah. Great book. Glitter and Glue, I think. Glitter and something. Glitter and Glue. Glue and Glitter. Carrie, there it is. Thank you. Am I still good? I saw somebody's video stopped. I'm just going to push. Oh. I'm going to see some. Oh, shoot. Don't. Okay. All right. Here we go. I'm reading another one right now called Write. It's about writing. So. If you haven't seen my blog, I've really updated it in the last few days, or not in the last few days, but last week. Okay, there we go. I don't know the answer to that, Kay, when the stencil will be available. I will find out. I will find out. I think they're going to love it that I'm using it tonight, and but they had me demoing with it, so it must be available soon. You'd think I would know, since all I've been doing is talking about stencils and paint. Okay, and I'm going to use translucent. No, wait a minute. What color do I want this heart? You know what I want this heart to be? I want this heart to be with that. No, that. That, and I'm going to go with a translucent white underneath. So these are the fluid acrylics. Keep your thing. Okay. I want this You want the heart yellow? Shannon wants the heart. Okay, hold on. I was going to go magenta, a deep magenta, quin magenta. I don't have to. Okay. Here we go. I was just going to take a little bit of translucent white so I can just kind of okay, hold on. Andy, I see I have my phone on. Okay, wait a minute. I was gonna save her. Okay. I'm looking up in a minute to see what you're all saying about colors, but right now I'm trying to get paint out of this. Okay. Somebody wants me to explain. You know what, I will. I could use interference on this. So interference is very cool. It comes in several colors, and I need to get these in. And what these do is it's kind of like a translucent. It gives opalescent colors. So when you hold up your artwork, in fact, I will use it today. Okay, I'm going to use it. It kind of changes the appearance, and it depends on how the light is shining on it. Okay. That's what it does. And it comes in several shades. So here's interference in turquoise. Here's blue, violet. Ooh, the violet would be, maybe we'll, okay, magenta. That's what we're going to do. Okay, and there's gold. There's, I think there's, how many colors? I have to find out. Green. Don't know if there is... But it's, you know, I don't use these enough, and I need to. So you know what? And I need to carry them. So let's just pull these out. Thank you very much. Okay. And you can mix the colors. They're really great. Okay. So what I'm going to do is oh no, I didn't put it out. Okay, thank God. I thought I just put the, paintbrushes. I'm just going to give this a little bit of a, okay. I'm actually going to use the magenta with the magenta, but it's really cool. It will be a little hard to tell here, but okay, I just want to give that a little bit of a brushing. See, and again, when you have used the matte medium, you can take this and, you know, pull this back a little bit, but see, that's just what I just didn't want so much of the blue showing through. Okay, that looks cool. Okay. So we're going to do that. I'm going to use the magenta, and I'm not going to go too heavy. Great idea. Whoever asked me that question, awesome question. And so not only awesome question, but let's just have a little bit of fun. Okay. See, I've been practicing this all day. And now I have to actually do it. And I'm going to mix the interference like right in with it. I haven't really used it a ton. I do have to say Andy probably uses it a ton more than I do. But they come in the most, yes.
Hello.
Hi, babe. How are you?
Good. Can I have food?
No, actually I was hoping it was not going to allow you to eat today.
What's for dinner?
Oh, shoot. Well, there's, I forgot to shake it. There is food on the stove, but did you think I wasn't going to feed you today because it was Monday or something?
My back is killing me.
Okay, I'm a little busy right now. Could you possibly, okay. Okay, so this is just going to mix in, but I'm going to use it. And the cool thing is, and I can use it over the, oh, so this is what I love when you use matte medium, you can just go in. Oh, it's going to give this very cool opalescent color to it. Okay. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm really kind of busy right now, and there's a bunch of people in my studio. I mean, not really, but kind of. All right, just want to make sure we can still see the... Okay. I want to make sure, I hate that, I'm sorry you're getting focal issues. I really want to, I know the second I got off air I'll figure it out, but, all right. I know. Kids wanting food. Hi, it's Monday. I cooked your dinner. It's on the table. She just got back from basketball. So I'm going to dry this and then I'm going to put another sheen of it on. Oh my God. I love how they just walk in and like talk. It's like they almost think I'm talking to myself, you know. Angie, when did you walk into the classroom? How did she get in without me noticing? Okay, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm gonna give myself another layer of it. They did, I'm sure. Yes, it is, Angie. Well, how did you sneak in? See, look what happens. Look what the cat dragged in. All right, I'm going to give myself another layer of it because, why? Because I love it. The other thing I love to do is the liquid glass. But that would take, so funny, at the show, everybody was asking me to demo liquid glass. So I, of course, demoed liquid glass in the first page of my book, which, let me just tell you, is not the smartest of things to do because it takes hours to dry it. And in a basement of a Las Vegas convention center, yeah, it didn't dry fast. So then I had to go back to my room and dumb me close the book, and it was pretty funny though. Okay. Yeah, Pam, I agree with you. Somebody just said you have to feed them more than once a day. Not by law. I mean, that is interference. And what it looks like is this. Let's see, wait for my camera to focus in for 5 hours. And it's the magenta interference. Hi, Jean. You know, I need to apologize again for the less than stellar quality, but we'll blame it on the Mac. But I can't really, I don't want to be too tough on this Mac because it might be what I'm using for the next week or so. Until those people from Best Buy get off their best butts. Okay. I really want to take a grease pencil to this. I guess there's no law. I'm hoping I'm dry enough because, yeah, so it's pretty funny when I went to do the demo and the next day I went to go show everybody in my book and stupid me. So this is a Stabilo grease stub. It's a grease pencil, but I'm getting down to the end of my, okay. Uh-oh.
It doesn't look like you have an app name down. If you'd like, I can help you look for it on the...
Okay, Siri, shut up. I have that feature, Hey Siri, so anytime anything resembles Hey Siri, but I don't know what resembled Hey Siri in that. Okay.
Hi.
Hey Siri, how are you?
I'm pretty good, Tracy.
Hey Siri, can you please shut up? She turned off. Okay, so that's a grease pencil. That's the Stabilo. And I'm just going to activate it with just a little bit of water. Okay. But you know what I really want? Hey Siri, do you know what I really want?
I don't know what you mean by really want.
Hey Siri, can you say Tracy Weinzapfel?
What would you like to know about Tracy Weinzapfel?
I would like to know how old Tracy Weinzapfel is.
I don't know Tracy Weinzapfel's age.
Hey Siri, do you watch Mixed Media Monday?
This is about you, not me.
Hey Siri, how old are you?
I'm not allowed to answer that question.
Is anybody still watching me? Hey Siri, can you find Mixed Media Monday?
I don't understand. You find Mixed Media Monday.
Monday. All right, Siri, thank you for your help. Hey Siri, thank you.
Don't mention it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Is anybody... Okay. So guys, bet you didn't know you could do that with your phone. Hey Siri, go to sleep.
I never sleep.
Oh, Siri never sleeps. I can't believe it. Hey Siri, is Andy going to text me and tell me to stop fooling around?
To whom shall I send this?
Send it to Andy.
I don't have
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there. Oh, wait a minute. Andy just said that whenever I say, hey Siri, Brooke's Siri is talking too. Okay, so this is carbon black paint. I don't know if this is going to work. I really want to paint around this edge, and I want to run I want to spray it, and I want the paint to run downward. You know what? Let's just go for it. If it screws up, what the hell? But I'm going to have to put it on kind of thick. I don't know if this is going to work, but... Hey Siri, is this going to work?
Let me check on that. Here's what I found. Take a look.
Oh yeah, kind of. There we go. Okay, I got to aim the... Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay. I learned you got to just aim the... You got to aim the sprayer. That's what you got to do. Okay? Oh yeah. Okay. You know, I really like just the way that's framing around it. Oh, yeah. Oh! Whoa. Do you guys see that? Okay. So you just aim it out and down, and it works. Okay? Hey, Siri, thank you for your help.
My pleasure, as always.
She's in a good mood tonight. Oh, man, I don't know. I like this. I don't want to touch this. You know when you just get to that point where you say don't touch it? I think I'm to the point where I say don't touch it. Watch me touch it, and then I'm going to do something bad. Okay, I'm just saying. No, I think I want more running down. I want it to run down more. So you put the paint on more. That's what you do, right? That would make sense. Okay. Oops, I almost grabbed the white mister. That would have been... Okay, there we go. All right. Okay. Good night, Olivia. Oh, whoops. Okay. Ooh, I don't want to run it too much. Okay. Okay. Stop touching it, Tracy Ann. You're going to get to the point where you are mad at yourself. Love it. Okay? I'm done. I mean, I'm not done, but I'm... Okay. Uh-oh. Does he do those? Oh. Really? Uh-oh. I don't want him to get wind of that then. Oh. All right. Kind of loving this. Uh-oh, where'd that come from? Oh, that... Boogers. I have white paint on my desk. Ain't it? One splotchy. There we go. See, when you use that matte medium, it just kind of... Oh, boy. Somebody left the door open and Yvonne snuck in. Everybody say, hello, Yvonne. Uh-oh. I know. Look who's going grunge. Okay. I'm done. I'm still touching it. Somebody tell me to stop touching it. Okay, I used just about every piece of that decoupage paper, which I'm really thrilled about. This is tea, but later will be wine. Okay, and weirdly enough, I really want something. I gotta think about this. I really gotta think about this. Hold on. Really kind of liking this. Okay. Isn't it good when you just stand there and you go, I really like this. I really like my own work. Oh, I really love my own work. Oh my God, my work is so good. When did that get so good? No, I'm kidding. Okay, now I'm just moving aside what I've used and what I haven't used so that it makes it easy for me. So this is, I'll just ignore that. Oh, don't panic. That's the stencil. I just want to, it still works when it's dirty on my desk, so I put new stencil cleaner in there every once in a while, so I'm just going to dump it out here. Could be used, could be changed out. Obviously, it's disgusting looking, but it works. Okay. All right. I really want to do, oops, don't throw that rag away, Tracy. Okay. Oh, I'm so happy to be here. Siri, are you happy to be here? Oh, no. Hey, Siri, are you happy to be here?
No comment.
What a bitch. Oops, sorry. Oh, Olivia went to bed. Shh, sorry. Okay, fine. Go to bed. Okay, what was I looking for? I'm looking for a stencil. So there's this other stencil, which, all right, go to bed, Siri. Hold on, don't move. Don't move. I know where it is. No, I really don't. Okay, hold on. Oh, here it is. Okay. Oh, wow. Hold on. What does that say? What? Oh, is it upside down? Oh. Believe. You can do it if you believe. Free as a bird. I'm free. No. Find your wings and fly. These are new. Don't ask me when you can get them. I don't know if I'd be able to do it that intricately. Oh, I almost want to put a diving bird on there. Okay. Is the heart bleeding? Everybody just said the heart's bleeding. Okay. Hold on. There was one other one I have, but I just pulled these out. These are brand new too. They're not even Nope, too small. I almost kind of want to try this. You can do anything you believe. Kind of a cool saying. I just don't know how well it would show up. But if I did it in black modeling paste, what do you think? Do I dare? Free as a bird. I'm not free as a bird. This one is find your wings. Oh, I broke that one. Oh, no, I didn't. It's right there. Dream. Oh, no. Do they say what? Okay. All right. I know I just don't know if it would show up that well. If I did it with matte black modeling paste, or if I did it with white and painted over it, then it would really show up, and then I could just shadow the edges. This is a very intricate stencil. I mean, they really made this one intricate. Nobody talks, Siri's mad. What do we think? What do we think? I mean, I really like it. Okay, we could do modeling paste. Or I could do black, I could do white, I could do, what time is it? Oh, it's 7:06. I gotta get my booty moving. What are we thinking, people? I'm thinking the black modeling paste, and then what I could do is, I can come back in with white. That might work. What do we think? It's very intricate. All right. I mean, this really is my motto right now, and I can come back over it with black if I needed to. If I do it in the white, I'm just going to do it in the motto. Okay. What do we think? It says you can do anything if you believe. What? Did you guys talking about filters? I mean, I think white, personally. Outline with white, I just don't think it's big enough to do that, but we can try it. I just don't want to lose it. You know, if it turns out crappy, the good thing is I use matte medium. I can wipe the whole damn thing away. Dad, yellow is not going to work. I can paint it yellow over the white. Oh, that might be something. White outlined in black. Solid white. You know what? Let's just see what the hell happens, okay? Oh, now I'm swearing left, right, and center. Red. Oh, you guys are scaring me. Regardless, I have to put white down if I'm going to do a color. Because, here we go. The majority are saying white. I just think we have a better chance of showing up if it's white. And I got to get a big old scoop of this crapola. Okay, are we ready? Hope that's straight. Oh. The bottom line is you can go from white to black easy. Black to white, a little harder. So we are using modeling paste, so you get it on there liberally and scoop it away, okay? And this is brand new too, and it's not available, so don't ask me yet. It's in the catalog though. I think it was, but I'm gonna get them in. I have other secrets too, you know. I have lots of secrets. And I can't tell you yet, but when I find out, if I find out, good stuff, people. Good stuff. Okay. Very exciting stuff. So the secret with modeling paste, goop it, goop it, goop it, pull it away, put the rest of it in the jar, okay? Let's just hope. Everybody do a prayer that I did this right, because it's kind of a hard stencil to read as it is, so, okay? Okay? Okay, stop jacking with it. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Right now, I believe I can do anything. All right, here we go. Oh, it worked. It worked. Can you read that? I think I can read that. And I can't do anything with it right now. Okay. What the hell? Dad, what is in the wine you're drinking? Start with white, add a little yellow, then red, and a little brown. Sugar that, sprinkle it with glitter, and bake at 375 for 10 minutes. Oh my God, my dad's on the happy juice again. Okay, I think I like the white. And if I don't, it's too late now because it's white. You know what? I just think it stands out. And because it's blurry on the screen, when I photograph it tomorrow, I'll add some definition to it. Again, all I did was to take the brush cleaner to the stencil so you don't have to see. I don't have to go worrying about my stencils. All right. You know, I don't really think I'm going to do much on this page. Because, hold on, I got to do something though. I want this to be a little more prominent. I want this. Okay. There we go. Okay. I like the white. I kind of want something. I know I'm going to regret this. But you know what? I'm in a dry fat. You know what? I'm not going to regret anything. I know what I'll do. I'm going to take some Payne's Gray. And then I'm going to water it down. Okay? Where's the water? That's not water. Probably could do this with the misters too, but I'm going to try this. Okay, I need a paintbrush. Kind of a fanny one. I don't know if that's going to work. Can you see what I'm doing? This is the last thing I'm doing on it. Oh, yes. Yes. This is what I wanted. Okay. Okay, I don't know if you could see what I'm doing, so I'm going to hold it like this. And just going, scooping all that into my brush. Oh, shit. Oh, shoot. Hold on. I need a brush that's more fanny. Like this one. Hold on. Oh, man. Hold on. I got to make sure this brush is clean. And I need brush cleaner for that. Okay. Okay. Oh, man. This felt good. Okay. And then I'm going to... Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Well, you know, I just wanted to do it more. Hold on. Oh, there. Oh, there. Okay. I'm almost done. I can sense that I'm almost done because I've touched it too much. Okay. I'm just... Sorry if you can't see that. I'm just trying to get an angle on my brush that I can get enough paint to go on there. Okay. There we go. All right. Kind of think I'm done. Okay. I need more. Payne's Gray. It's the keeper. Okay. I know I'm doing it again. Just stop me. I know Andy's going to text me and say, would you please stop? I literally just want this to dry like this, though. Okay. All right, I'm done. Oops, sorry. Okay. So to dry like this, I pretty much have to lay it down and not touch anything. So I'm not going to pick it up. And, uh-oh. John's going to love getting his computer back when there's a bunch of paint on the top of it. Yeah, sorry about that. I just want to splatter what's up there. This is going to take a little bit to dry. But I don't want that part to run. Okay? All right, I think I'm done. Ooh, that looks so cool, doesn't it? Okay, I think I'm done. I think, let's just attack it with a heat gun. Oh boy, are you guys making fun of me? I feel it. I can sense it. Okay, I really am done, and if I touch it anymore, they're all gonna make fun of me. Okay, I'm done. Again, done. All right, so now instead of changing the camera around, because I can't switch cameras because I'm living in dinosaur land, I'm just gonna have to take the camera off and aim it at me. Okay? Let me turn this light off because I look scary right now. All right. Wow, that was so not what I expected. Oh, hold on. So here we go. I'm coming back. Hi. You know, what a professional production this is. Okay, I can't touch this. Can't touch this. Okay, whew. Did I just really break out an MC Hammer on live? Yes, I did. Okay, all right. Whoa, anybody need a cigarette after that? I sure do. I don't smoke, so I don't want to get any emails saying, why do you smoke? I don't smoke. Never have, that my parents know of, and never would I condone that. I'm kidding. Okay, Andy just said, it's awesome. I love it. You are wild tonight. You know what? I am. I am wild, and I never use this. Okay. I thank you guys. I know I thanked you earlier, but we're done. So if you were new, that's pretty much the format of the show. I'd like to say it's much different, but it really isn't. It is that crazy. And I'm just going to put all this here. So on my blog tomorrow, or the next day, or the next day, or the next day, is when I will have it all recapped with all the materials I used. And thank you. Thank you, Mom and Dad. I know that, excuse me, I'm burping up my tea. I know that I haven't talked to my parents in a while, so I really need to call them. So it's kind of cool that they join us here, because then I get to see them. Okay. Oh, Andrea, thank you so much. Andrea, was this much like the demo at Creative Painting? I'm glad she tuned in. I'm glad a lot of people are new from there. And I'll have it all on my blog. My blog is tracyweinzaffelstudios.com/blog. And if you don't know that, I'm sure they gave that to you 42 times. The media line is on sale. I'm going to leave it on sale this week because I got nothing else to do. And the only thing I'm probably going to do is, I feel like it needs some splattering of all right. I'll leave it alone. Maybe. But it's 7:19 and I have to stop painting. Thank you, Tracy, for that compliment. What a fun Mixed Media Monday. I love the painting. Great job. Oh, Andrea said lots of great ideas. Thank you. I was just faking it while I was trying to make it that day. No, I did. I loved it. I loved creative painting. You know what, Jean? It does need splatters. It does need splatters. It's going to have splatters. it is going to have splatters, and I'm going to splatter it with the misters. I'm going to just put the mister, I'm not going to change this around, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the mister on the table. I'm going to take my trusty toothbrush, and then I'm going to aim and fire it down. I think it needs splatters. It definitely needs splatters. All right, everybody says it needs splatters. Oh. I just got a text, and the text says my chat wouldn't work, which is probably good. That was amazeballs. Okay, we're going to splatter it. I just noticed my camera is all splattered. That's funny. Oh, hold on. I'm hooked on something. I am hooked on what is that? Oh, shoot. Sorry. Hold on. I'm sorry. That was... I am stuck on Band-Aid brand because Band-Aid's stuck on me. Is that the saying? Oh, all right. Hold on. I'm going to finish this online. Sorry if it's going over. Sorry that I have to move the camera. I'm sorry that I'm not perfect. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to do this. Okay, where's my toothbrush? Oh, is this the thing we decided that... Oh, I'm going to put my apron back on. This has trouble written all over it. Is this the thing that I did messed up that one time? No, I'm not very good at this. What's the thing hold on. Oh, no. I am a horrible splatterer. Oh, poop. You'd think somebody could just splatter crap. Oh, there we go. Okay, fan brush. That's the ticket. I don't really want it on my lettering, so if I get it on that, it's okay. I can fix that with paint. Oh, yeah. That's what it needed. Yeah, that heart was just so freaking clean. All right. That's a fan brush. Yeah. All right. Oh, yeah. Okay, I think I'm done now, right? Okay, water, paint. Yeah, see, that was a mistake. But the fan brush, perfect. Oh, golly. Anybody need a ciggy after this? A glass of wine and a hot bath. Would you guys like to join me? There's room. I'm kidding. There's not room. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. Okay. Now that I have completely... All right. Now that I've completely aimed and fired... All right. Andy's texting me again. And she's saying to probably leave the piece alone. Hit the brush again. The handle. Okay. Well, I figured it out. The fan brush. I actually learned that with a fan brush. And a fan brush is great. If you know brush strokes... I have no idea what they are. Oh my God, I met Donna Dewberry too. Speaking of one-stroke brush strokes, I met Donna Dewberry. You know, like she's the one, when I say one stroke, I laugh, but I met her too. All I needed to meet was Bob Ross at that event, and I would have probably died happy because, but I don't think Bob Ross is still around for us to meet, but I think it's a conspiracy, and I think he really is living. So, could happen. Okay. When she comes to Colorado, I can show her. I learned from the more. Yeah, I am not a very good splatterer. Okay, get rid of that. Okay, if you are not on our Facebook group, join it. If you are happy and you know it, clap your hands. And I will not be here next Monday. I will be in Dallas. Wish me luck. I will be behind a video camera. I will be in front of a video camera, not behind it. Doing some corporate-y type somethings for the Big M store, Michael's, with them. And, oh good, I'm going back to Vegas in May, so she said Bob Ross and Elvis are in Vegas. Perfect, because that'll be handy. And also, I'm so jazzed with the way that turned out. Okay, and... that's about it. So I did use everything that's sitting here. On my blog will be the recap. I feel really great about spending this time with you. I'm glad I made it happen. I'm sorry the camera wasn't great. And I just realized I got black spray stuff on my Johnny Bench ball. Not on the ball, just the case. Okay. I'm giving that away anyway. Yeah, if I didn't answer any questions, you want to know something, you wanted to know what I used, did something, you know, you saw it here, you're just curious to know what my dog's name is, it's Penny. I'm in Dallas, so if you don't get out of the big building, let us know. Promise, no more snow. Thank you. Or how about I don't show up in a pair of little tennis shoes and a pair of crop pants? Maybe I should say, hey Siri, what's the weather like in Dallas? Oh, really? Now you're choosing to ignore me? Thank you. Thank you. It's a fly in, fly out job, I think, I hope. Cindy, everything's better than that. I know, Bonnie, but I don't listen. When people say it's snowing, and I got there at 11:30 p.m. Try taking a taxi to downtown Dallas wearing a pair of crop pants, small tennis shoes, and a little sweater, and having the taxi cab driver say, "You're not around these parts. You're not from around these parts, are you?" No. And by the way, pal, you just picked me up from an airport, so probably not from around here. Okay. I'm trying to get all the paint off my fingers. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, the bottom of my creative soul. And Terry said send me those stencils. Okay, she'll have to email me for those. I will not be here next week. I'll be back here the following week. Let me just put it this way. If my computer is not back, the Geek Squad may want to ask Siri how to run away from me, because I'm going to be mad. So, good night, my friends. I'm going to tune out. Thank you, Maria, for staying up in the UK. Thank you, AJ, the quilting pot. Don't worry, I'll share all this on my blog. Good night, my friends. 2 weeks. And then we are back for a series of Mondays. In March, I travel to Dallas. In April, I travel to Colorado, so there's one miss there. And in May, I travel to Las Vegas. And I'm gone for my birthday, but that's okay. I'll be in Vegas. Shucks. So really, Jean just said, have a great week. Thank you for starting out my week like this. I could not have asked for more. Heather, go tell Olivia that we will miss you next week. She's going to go break it to Olivia. Wait till next week. I know. And now I need to figure out a couple of things. I need to figure out how we stream from Colorado. Don't worry, I'll figure something out. Because there I will be with my fellow artist and friend, and we might be able to do, some sort of collaborative paint thing. And let me tell you this much. We have been discussing further collaborative things that would involve all of you guys, and we love the ideas that are coming. So if you have any ideas that you'd want us to do where we involve you, and that would be Andy and myself, send it to me. We'll entertain just about anything, but I am not entertaining the traveling selfie challenge again. Do you know how hard that was? I enjoyed all of your company tonight, and I will see you in 2 weeks. 2 and 2. All right? Uh-oh. Okay, I don't want that now. Mac is sending me a little note. Okay, so I'm going to turn off the recording, but I'm still here. Good night, everybody.